I'll have all your employees. Oh, and your girlfriend too. What?
I'll stay here.
Thanks. Our new game has surpassed 300,000 downloads. All the hard work paid off. Any feedbacks from the users? My name is Keiichi Sato. I run a game company called Inventory with my colleagues. We mainly develop app games for smartphones, and we just recently released a new game. We did it! Senpai! His name is Kyoya Kagami. I've known him since college, and he's 2 grades below me. As for why I started a game company with Kyoya, the story goes back to my college days. 6 years ago, I loved games since I was a kid, and while going to college, I joined a game club and immersed myself in game development with my friends. The games we developed were all huge hits, and each of the 5 games we developed while in college had over 100,000 downloads. I felt confident about what we achieved, so I made up my mind to start a business. Starting a business? That's amazing! Well, I'm the only employee though. What? Sato-senpai, you're starting a business? I want to start a business with you too! Huh? But you've never done any programming. I don't know anything about games, but I'm good at interacting with people. Maybe I can work in sales? Kyoya was from a different department, but he was very friendly and often came to our club to hang out. He was really happy with the game I released while I was still in college, that he recommended it to everyone, saying, "I can't believe that we can play this amazing game for free." He does get carried away at times, but it's hard to hate him. Please! I'll seriously do my best! Well, I'm not sure I can do everything all by myself either. I was a bit worried, but on the condition that Kyoya prioritizes studies until he graduates from college, the 2 of us started up the Inventory together. Hello, thank you for your call. This is Inventory. How may I help you? 6 years have passed since we started the company, and the number of employees has increased to 10. I'm in charge of the general product development, and Kyoya is in charge of public relations and sales using social media.
I've prepared the invoice, so please kindly check this, sir.
Thank you. It was hectic, but every day was fulfilling, and a happy thing happened to me in my private life. Kaori, who joined the company as an accountant, confessed her feelings for me, and we started dating a year ago. Alright, I'm going to make a game that's more interesting and fun. But I'm about to find out that life doesn't turn out the way you want it to. Alright then, let's start charging the users from the next stage. Kyoya started prioritizing profit, saying, "I want to make users spend more on our game." Or, "Let's make profit by developing a pay-to-play game." I'm against it. Our games are free, which is why it has meaning. Besides, we're making enough profit as it is. Seriously, senpai, you're being naive. Making the users pay for it is all the point here, duh. Hey, change it now. Hey, you can't just do that. I didn't trust how Kyoya ran the business, and I often clashed with him. Probably because of this, Kyoya began to say, "I have a business meeting with a client," or "I'm going to work from home today." And days where he wouldn't come to the office increased. Employees who were close to him also started working remotely without any permission. He doesn't pick up at all. Whenever I call, he's always on a call. Where is Kyoya calling to anyway? Ah well, I have no choice. I'll just proceed with the development.
Here's your coffee. It's a special coffee, so it's probably nice.
Oh, thanks. You're always so thoughtful, Akinashi-san. The only one who always came to the office was Akinashi Yui-san, the office clerk, and I was really grateful for that. Alright then, I'm almost done, so just one more push. The data's gone? The next day, I came to work and opened my computer to witness a shocking sight. The data of the new game, which was nearly completed, had been deleted. What? This can't be. I was so close to completing the game. I have to restore the data somehow. I think that'll be useless, because I was the one who got that data from you. Haha! What? What are you talking about? And a letter of resignation? You still don't get it? Haha, you're seriously slow. I've started my own company to make more profit. What? The reason I haven't been coming to the office is because I've been preparing for that. Wait, don't tell me that you really thought I was working from home, did you? Kyoya, you... Right, everyone? We're going to work for Kyoya-san now.
I think it'll be more profitable if we follow his lead.
So, that's how it is. I'll take all your employees. Oh, and your girlfriend too. What?
I decided to work for him because he's more ambitious and he's also more handsome.
Kaori, what are you talking about?
I'm sorry. Let's break up.
Wait, Kaori! It's really awful to see a man being so desperate like that. Oh, by the way, I'll take your new game as severance pay. No way. This must be some kind of joke, right? Whoa! You scared me there. Oh, it's you, Akinashi-san.
I'll stay because I love this company.
Thank you, Akinashi-san. Although she said that, she's not a programmer, but she's just the office clerk. It would take a lot of time to develop a new game from scratch. It's probably difficult to keep the company going now. Leaving only me and Akinashi-san behind, Kyoya and everyone else left the company. Whoa, it's already that time? For the sake of the users who were looking forward to my new work, I desperately proceeded with the development. But it was difficult for me to make any progress by myself, and I was having a hard time these past few days. I couldn't make any progress at all.
Please have some if you like.
Huh? Oh, did you make this, Akinashi-san?
Well, I enjoy baking sweets. I recommend the tea-flavored one.
Thanks, Akinashi-san.
What kind of game are you currently developing?
Oh, it's our first RPG, but I'm having a hard time coming up with good ideas.
I love RPGs, but I think it should definitely have challenging elements to it.
I see.
Also, speed is really important in battle scenes, so I think it's better to avoid any unnecessary performances for those scenes. But the special moves should stand out.
Akinashi-san?
But I think the most important thing is the story. I love to see the background characters' stories and...
Someone help me! At first, I was simply overwhelmed by her energy and passion. But everything she said from the user's point of view were so inspiring that I felt motivated to create the game. Alright, I finished making the story and the concept. Now I just need to create the characters. If only I had someone who's good at designing characters. Oh yeah! Pushed by her passion, I decided to hire people to somehow proceed the game development as much as possible. These are the details of our business. Do you have any questions so far? There seems to be no one working at the office, but are all the employees working remotely? No, our company is currently run by 2 employees. Huh? Only 2 employees? But your website mentions that there are 10 employees working here. They all recently resigned. I'm sorry, I'd like to withdraw from this interview. Please excuse me. Huh? Please, wait a minute! Job applicants who learned about the company's current situation withdrew from the interviews one after another, and not a single employee was hired. Not again. I wonder how many applicants withdrew already.
I'm not sure if I can help you, but there is someone I'd like to introduce to you.
So, what do you all think about our new office?
It's spacious and great! Now this is what I'm talking about, Kyoya-san. You're amazing.
I bet Sato-san and Akinashi-san are crying right now. The new game is ours, and we'll make more profit. We'll be fine without a CEO like him. What? Is this where you live, Akinashi-san?
Yes, it is.
I had no idea you were brought up in a rich family.
Oh, yes. There are 2 other people living here besides me, but... Hey, you jerk! Get away from Yui, you pervert! That's right! Get away from her, pervert! No! You guys are getting the wrong idea! Sato-san! Sato-san! Oh no! I see. So you're the CEO of the company Yui works at, huh? So you aren't a pervert, huh? I'm sorry.
It's okay. The next thing I knew, I was being tucked into Yui-san's bed, and I was being introduced to Onizuka-san and Ichigo Tani-san. The three are nerds, and they all met at an event where they shared common interests and hit it off, and they bought this old house and are living together.
They both work in freelance. Momoko-san is a programmer. Himeno-san is an illustrator.
I see. But why did you introduce them to me?
I definitely don't want the company to go out of business. Could you please hire these two to inventory? What are you talking about? Yeah, that's right. What you're saying is too sudden.
Wow, this is amazing. Who drew this illustration?
Huh? I did it.
I've never seen such a beautiful illustration like this. Do you have any others?
If this is what you're looking for, I have a lot more in fanzines.
Oh, may I please see them? I also want to see Onizuka-san's work too.
Okay. Maybe he's not such a bad guy after all. I thought he'd make fun of me for being a nerd, but he complimented a lot about my works. That's why I brought Sato-san here. Hey, Sato, right? We're willing to help you out. But it better be well-paid jobs. You guys.
Of course. I promise that you won't regret working at our company. And like this, with the four of us, inventory started from scratch once again. An open world RPG?
Yes. Conventional RPGs are played by just one player. But we want to make it a game that can be played with many other players over online.
I see. But we don't even have any experience in creating RPGs, so I'm not sure if we can do it.
Don't worry. Momoko-san has experience, and I play games on a regular basis. So I thought I could give advice from the user's point of view. I've made that kind of RPG many times, so leave it to me. And even though it's for another independent company, I've been in charge of character designs, so I think I can help as well. I'm sure we can create something really amazing. All right then, we can do it.
Yeah! Onizuka-san and I were in charge of programming, and Ichigo Tani-san was in charge of character design based on Akinashi-san's ideas, and we proceeded in creating the game. On top of that, Akinashi-san called on her friends, and asked someone who writes fanfics to write up the scenario. 3 months later, with the help from so many people, the beta version was successfully completed. Comic market?
Yeah, it's also known as fanfics. It's an event I'm hosting, and we have one extra company slot available. We're going to sell a lot of novels and mangas that showcase how amazing our game is. I'm planning to hold the event next month. What do you think?
Sounds interesting. Let's do it.
I'll help too. All right, that's settled then.
Huh? What do you mean there's zero progress?
Because we've barely done any programming before.
That's right. Sato-san was in charge of most of the programming work, and we were mainly doing simple tasks.
Programming is popular now, and we thought we could do it too, so we bought a reference book for it. But it didn't make any sense. Haha.
Anyway, we need to release the game whatever it takes. Do you guys even know how much we're spending for this project? Afterwards, they managed to somehow release the game, but many users were complaining about the game, saying things like, "The game is so buggy that I can't play at all," or "All they do is charge us extra money, and they don't care about us. I'll never play the game again." I went through all the trouble to start up my own business, but how could this happen? 1 month later. Whoa! There's so many people here!
I know, right? Phew, I'm super stoked. I can't really help out, but if there's anything, let me know, okay? Oh my gosh! How precious! So many couples I ship are all here!
When the beta version game was sold at this event, the booklet containing the novel and manga distributed as a set became viral on social media, and it was all sold out. And 6 months later, we successfully released the full version of the game, and users were encouraging us with comments like, this is fun. Or, it's an amazing game, even though it's free. The number of downloads exceeded 1 million, and Inventory became a company that was recognized not only by the industry, but also by the users.
Kyoya-san, we got an inquiry about a refund from our user.
What? Not again. That's the 100th inquiry about refunds this month. Kyoya-san, I'm getting calls complaining from users that their personal data has been leaked. Huh? Leakage of personal data? We'll seriously be in trouble if they take this case to court. He just mentioned that they're going to sue us in court. Are you serious? It seems that their security was weak, and some users sued them for leaking their personal data as well. Kyoya was sued, and he was asked to pay a large amount of damages, but he was unable to pay up, and since he took on the debt, his company was now out of business. All the other companies who used to work for Kyoya's company are now unemployed, and they're spending all their time looking for new jobs. Kaori, what are you talking about?
Didn't you hear me? Let's just break up already.
But why? You told me that I was more ambitious and handsome.
Well, that's because you were the CEO. But seeing you right now like this, you're not attractive at all.
But wait up, Kaori! But ironically, after breaking up with Kyoya, Kaori hooked up with a guy who claimed to be CEO. But in reality, he was a con artist and he deceived her, took all her money, and dumped her.
You deceived me, didn't you? You lied that you were a CEO.
It's all your fault for being gullible. Haha, see you later.
Oh, wait. That was my entire fortune, and I don't have any more money. How could this happen to me?
1 year later. So, I hope to create the game with this theme.
That's a good idea. Sounds interesting. I think people of all ages can relate to this theme. Yeah, I also can't wait to play that game.
Alright, that's all settled then. We were working on our next game, and with 30 employees, we had a hectic schedule, but every day was fulfilling.
Boss, wanna eat lunch together today?
Sure, what do you want to eat? Huh? This is...
It's my new fanzine. I wanted to show it to you both as soon as possible.
The Keisuke and Yumi here are...
Yeah, duh. I used you and Yui-chan as models.
I mean, isn't this a love story?
It's a great story, isn't it? Oh, and after that scene, Keisuke hugs Yumi and...
Don't make a fanzine about us without any permission. This could also be copyright infringement, right, Yui-san?
Oh, I think this is really interesting. Yes, I think I ship them.
Oh man, Akinashi-san. It's often said that do what you love and success will follow, but the older you get, the harder it is to keep doing what you love. That's why I believe that the connections made by what I love allowed me to meet friends that will last a lifetime. Thanks for watching until the end.
Please subscribe to our channel.
He said you do as your heart spins. You gotta love as you like, yeah. Gotta love as you go. How many times did I again tell you, you know I always love to love to. Gotta love, gotta love. Wake me up with your singing, set me on the edge with your song. We could live and love forever. Oh, we could live and love together. We could live and love forever. Oh, we could live and love together. Someone who brings me around and then lets me know how it feels to love somebody, how it feels to be loved. So I learned to live with As they're looking out of the windows, wonder if you could bring them down, if we could love in love forever. Oh, we could live in love together. We could live in love forever. Oh, we could live